in contrast, those cyber threats are there today, whether you've done the assessment or not. And quite often it'll be a matter of when, not if you get a compromise. The other sort of area is, I think, a little bit of a gap in understanding of what the regulatory requirements are. We know that some of the higher risk environments, like we talked about before in banking and healthcare, tend to have a stronger regulatory requirement and regulatory framework. But in those less regulated areas, there is still a requirement to protect not only your own assets, but also the assets that are relied upon by your communities that depend on the services that you're providing. So they don't feel that external pressure to invest in the assessment, but fundamentally, it's about an understanding or a gap in that knowledge.
We already have a plan that came from our Department of Information and Communications Technology. They call it the National Cybersecurity Plan, which provides a starting point for the organization. But based on reports that we saw, the reality is still clear that only about 1% of organizations here in the Philippines reach maturity in cyber resilience. Contrary to that cyber resilience strategy that organizations have, cyber incidents are still increasing, and it can cost upwards up to $300,000, and a figure that can cripple small and medium businesses and heavily impact larger enterprises alike. Not to mention the safety risks involved, especially in the critical infrastructure sector.